kingdom over everything. You can say kingdom over everybody. Are you willing to put your mind?
10,000 and over. I know he has never lost anyone.
Can you change the background?
Yeshua is undefeated.
They beat him on the road to Gethsemane. He was our savior, but they treated him like an enemy. Hands locked for his garments, couldn't break his extremities. As it was written in the Psalms and the prophecies. Yeah, they dragged him through the city, gave him a thorn for crown. Mocked him and laughed at him, tried breaking him down, but he pushed him in pain. He didn't make a mumbling sound. Some whipped him so bad his blood saturated the ground. Then he was nailed to a tree, they stretched out both of his hands. His side was open, that's where the soldier weapon was rammed. At any time he could have called down a legion to kill him. Just to hop about the chariots and murder them niggas. Darkness filled the skies, then the earth shook in its pain. The temple veil was torn, it was ripped into twain. Roman soldiers were trembling, gripping their weapons in shame. Still nobody understood the power contained in his name. He said it was finished, took his last breath, gave up the ghost and proceeded to go down in death. Even the tomb knew Yahweh wasn't done yet. He knew his purpose and he played it like a clarinet. U-N-D-E-F-E-A-T-E-D, Yeshua undefeated. U-N-D-E-F-E-A-T-E-D, Yeshua undefeated. They laid him in Joseph borrowed tomb and filled up the grave. The guards patrolled 24/7, sure that he stayed. The guilty scattered like roaches when they running from raid. Afraid of the words he spoke and the promises made. 3 days the world was in silence, our people overwhelmed with doubt. Hell threw a party thinking they can count him out. Demons laughed and danced as they screamed and shout. He who laughs the loudest line and drew the crowd. Way deep in the depth, he shattered the chains, took the keys from Satan, and he broke the restraints. Death had to yield, and all of his power was drained. Now every knee got to bow at the sound of his name. U-N-D-E-F-E-A-T-E-D, Yeshua undefeated. U-N-D-E-F-E-A-T-E-D, Yeshua undefeated. U-N-D-E-F-E-A-T-E-D, Yeshua undefeated. U-N-D-E-F-E-A-T-E-D, Yeshua undefeated. Shalom, shalom, family. Welcome to Order Melchizedek, Tupelo, Mississippi. I am your brother, Stephen Israel, in the building. I got all of my beloved brethren with me. I got my family in the chat. We are glad to be before you once again tonight to dispensate the word of the Most High God. Hey, it's going down. The name of the lesson is the name taken in vain. The name taken in vain. This is what we call Back to the Basics Tuesday. And this segment is led by none other than my young brother, the young gunner, K to the G. So family, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. We ask that you would give the Most High and his son, Yahawashi, all the praise, honor, and glory for allowing us to see this day once again. We are not a hate group. We don't hate anyone because of their race, their religion, or their gender. We are a Bible-based group, and we teach from the 1611 King James Version Bible, including the Apocrypha. So with that being said, get your sword out. Get you something to write with. Get you something to write on. Grab you a snack. Grab you something to drink. Hang hang out with your brothers for the next 2 hours. We're going to have a good time in the Lord. So with that being said, before anybody leave the panel tonight, I got my brother Mikael in the building. Shalom, Hebrew.
Shalom, family.
Uh-oh. I got my brother Cortez in the building. Shalom, Hebrew.
Yeah. Say huh. Hallelujah. Shalom to the brethren on the panel. Shalom to the family in the chat. Let's get it.
And I got my brother KG in the building. Shalom, Hebrew.
Shalom, shalom, brothers on the panel. Shalom, everybody in the chat. Hope you're having a beautiful day today. And yes, this is Back to the Basics Tuesdays. And your host, no other than Stephen Israel.
Huh?
Shalom, bro.
Shalom, Hebrew. Hey, so with that being said, I yield the floor to the teacher for the night. Do your thing, Hebrew. Let the spirit lead you.
Yes,
The
sir. Yes,
spirit of
sir.
the
Yes,
Most
sir.
High God, that is.
Yes,
The
sir. Yes,
God
sir.
of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The
Yes, sir.
one and
Yes,
only
sir.
true God. The creator and maker of all things.
That's right.
Go ahead, Hebrew.
Hey,
All praise.
Salaki, Hebrew. Before we get started, sisters, quick reminder: get your head covered. Get your head covered. All right, KG, do your thing.
All righty. All righty. All righty. Well, brothers and sisters, I hope y'all had a wonderful Shabbat this past Shabbat. Hope the Most High is blessing you in your daily activities. The name of tonight's lesson is The Name Taken in Vain. And this lesson tonight is going to be something that we're all familiar with, but it's also going to be a different perspective to look at things around this time of the year. Um, for those that are coming in that's new to the channel, shalom to you. I hope this information is useful to you. For all my brothers and sisters that have been in the truth for a while, this will be another actual back to the basic lesson for us tonight. But of course, I always have to start out with some good questions for us, because we got to get our minds flowing. We got to get to our thinking caps on. And I'm going to be bringing a lot of different information out tonight. Stuff that we may know, some stuff that we may not know. And that's right. Happy Feast of Dedication as well. Appreciate that, Brother Tubi. Um, with that being said, first question of the night. What are some ways the Most High's name is taken in vain? No wrong answers. Just give me your perspective. What are some ways that the Most High's name is taken in vain? Brothers, feel free to answer anytime. Brothers and sisters, drop your comments in the chat. Let me see what you're thinking. What you're thinking like. Brother Tuvi said, seeing, spot on. Brother Dark, I'm gonna need you to explain your answer for me, Brother Dark. I see what you said. I'm gonna need you to explain that to me though. What you mean by
I'm
when
gonna
you say
say
that?
like when people be cursing, when they say the GD, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? That's taking the name in vain. That could be considered as swearing, as Brenda Hill said.
Mm-hmm. Shalom to you, Sister Psalms. And yes, taking things out of context, the Bible does tell us not to add or remove anything from it. So, which would still line up with being a sin, which would still line up with something that's against his will. So, yeah, let me see. Shalom, you say that you follow the God of the Bible, but your actions show different.
Hey, I
Hey,
got one more. I got one more
you been
Hebrew.
reading my lessons, man?
um, on Passover, taking the Passover, not worthy, unworthy. That's taking his using his name in vain because you know we're doing it in the name of Hamashiach. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And when you do that, knowing that you unworthy, I consider that as in vain. I mean, that's just me throwing that out there. But go ahead.
Right, right, right. Of course, these are all perspectives. Ain't no wrong answers. Okay, okay, brother dog. I get what you're saying. People call the Most High Jesus. I get that. I get exactly what you're saying when you say that. I can see that. Definitely can see that. See what else we got. And shalom once again to everybody that's in the chat room. Whether you're new or you've been here, shalom to you. Most High Christ bless. Brothers, Steph, Mikael, what y'all got? Y'all got anything before I go ahead?
Nah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, now this next question is just gonna be a simple. Hold on. Sister Veronica, we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that. We gonna get into that. Hey, you don't know how right you are. How I praise it. We're gonna get into that though. Um, Now the basis of this lesson is we're gonna touch on a bunch of different things, but the basis of the lesson is, you know, I feel like we all have that one idea of how you shouldn't take the Lord's name in vain or how you shouldn't blaspheme the Holy Spirit. What I'm going to do tonight is show how it correlates with much more than those two examples in which I've given. And a lot of y'all have said, that said stuff that I'm going to bring out tonight. Let me see what you got. Eliyahu brought out Ezekiel chapter 36 and verse 23. And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, saith the Lord God. All praises to that. I appreciate that. That's a good one right there. It's a good one right there. So my next question is, would you agree we take his name in vain, celebrating things of this world? Simple yes or no, which, this one ain't too difficult. But I'll ask again. Would you agree we take his name in vain, celebrating things of this world? Sister Psalm said yes. Sister Arlene, shalom to you, sis, said yes. Uncle Eliyahu said yes, sir. That's right. Brenda Hill, yes is across the board. Sister Mother Mary, yes is across the board. Yes, Sharella, yes, Sharell. Did I say that right? Did I say that right? Shalom, sis. Shalom. You know it's a competition to
Nope,
say her.
nope, nope,
Hey,
you
look,
sure
look, look.
didn't.
I was
Nope.
just finna say, hey,
Look,
it's a competition
hey,
to say her name right.
hey, you said it right, KG. You said it right.
Shalom, sis. Shalom, sister Sabrina. It's a competition to say her name right every night. All praises though. Shalom, sister Jim. Shalom. Um,
Shalom,
what
shalom.
what y'all got, brothers? Brother Dark says for sure.
Hey, I'm with the
Look,
chat.
hold on,
I'm in
hold on, hold
agreement with
on,
the
hold
chat.
on. I got approval. I got approval that was on point. I got it
Oh,
right. I got it right.
uh-oh.
I got it right.
Step.
Don't
Apology.
step.
Apology.
Apology. Come on, brother. Don't apologize.
Oh no. Let's
He
get
stand
deeper
he
into
stand
it.
corrected. He stand corrected.
Let's get into it,
I
man.
need to hear him say, brother, I'm sorry.
So we what y'all got, brothers? Y'all would y'all agree with that?
Yeah,
Disagree?
I'm in agreement, Hebrew.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, let's get into these scripts. Uh, Brother Cortez, let's get Matthew chapter 7. We're gonna start at 15 and read down to 21. I really want the whole chapter, But for right now, we just gonna do not the whole chapter, but from 15 all the way down to the end of the chapter. But we just for right now, we're just gonna do 15 through 21.
All right. Let me know when you're ready, Hebrew. And it's in red letter.
Bring it out.
All right. Beware of false prophets,
Mm-hmm.
which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are raven wolves. Ye shall, Salaki, ye shall know them by their fruits.
Mm-hmm.
Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistle? Question
Mm-hmm.
mark. Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit.
Stop right there. So what Yahweh Shai is saying right here is that there is no in between.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to point that out. Keep reading.
All right. Verse 19. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Wherefore by their fruits ye shall know them. Not every one that said unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven,
Mm-hmm.
but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven.
All right. I appreciate that. Now, I wanted to read 15 all the way down to 21, brothers and sisters, because for one, like I said just a second ago, there's no in between. And where we're going in this lesson, you'll understand why I said that once we get towards it. But verse 21, let's focus on verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father, which is in heaven. Okay, so what is the will of the Father? Let's get Romans 12, 1 and 2. And I'm gonna go through a couple precepts. Let's get Romans 12, 1 and 2.
Let me
We
know
want to
when you're ready.
we try to understand what is the will of the Father. Bring it out.
All right. Romans 12 and 1, and it reads, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service.
Mm-hmm.
And be not conformed to this world,
Mm-hmm.
but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God.
Okay, so there we go. We got the will of God again. In verses 1, he's telling us to change our minds, change our mindsets, step away from the world, be ye transformed, renew your mind. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So we still want to break this down a little bit more. Now let's get Psalms chapter 40 and let's go through 1 through 8.
Right.
Psalms chapter 40, verses 1 through 8.
Psalms 40, verse 1, and it reads, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry.
Mm-hmm.
And he brought me up also out of an horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock, and established my goings. And
Mm-hmm.
he hath put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our God. Many shall see it and fear it, and shall trust in the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Blessed is that man that maketh the Lord his trust, and respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies.
Mm.
Many, O Lord my God, are thy wonderful works, which thou hast done, and thy thoughts, which were to us, which are to usward, they cannot be reckoned up in order unto thee.
Mm-hmm.
If I would declare and speak of them, they are more that can be numbered. Sacrifice and offering thou didst not desire. Mine ears had thou opened. Burnt offerings and sin offering hast thou not required. Then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is
Mm-hmm.
written of me.
That's right.
I delight to do thy will, O my God. Yea, thy law is within my heart.
By what? Say, read that last part again.
Yea, thy law is within my heart.
Okay. So verses 1 through 8, David is telling us, man, hey, you brought me out of a hard time. You lifted me up. I can't even count the blessings that you have done for me. To number the blessings that you have done for me would be a discredit to you because you can't even put a number on it. Not only that, but he then told us that he is written in the volume of the book, which we learn in the New Testament as really throughout the Bible as you read it correctly. But verse
Right.
8 is the part that I wanted to focus on. And it says, I delight to do thy will, oh my God. Yea, the law is within my heart. So we have found out what the will is. What is the will of the Most High? The will of the Most High is to have the law in your heart. Follow the commandments. Not just, you know, half doing it here, half doing it there, but to do them to the best of your abilities. Will we stumble? Yes, the righteous man stumbles 7 times and gets back up. But the concept of this is to have it in your heart, to always have it on your mind. When you're facing something, when you're in that situation where you have to make a decision based off of what's in the world and based off what's in your heart, you make the right decision because it's already in your heart. Now let's get that Mark 3 and 35. Mark chapter 3, verse 35. We figured out what the will is. Now let's get deeper into the lesson. Mark chapter 3, verse 35.
Mark 3 and 35, and it reads, For whosoever shall do the will of God, the same is my brother and my sister and my mother.
So that's shalom, Uncle Walter.
Shalom, shalom,
Good
huh?
to see you. So read it one more time for me, Brother Cortez, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. For whosoever shall do the will of Yah, the same is my brother and my sister and my mother.
So that's why we call each other brothers. That's why we call each other brothers and sisters and mothers. It's to show that we are walking this thing out together. We
Yes, sir.
understand what the will of the Most High is. We understand the law is supposed to be within us and that we supposed to practice the righteous acts and that we supposed to do what we can to the best of our abilities at all times, make the right decision at all times. So with that being said, Brother KG, where are you going with this? Well, we know what type of season we are in. We know what goes on during these types of times. Some of us have to deal with it more than others, and then there are some of us that don't understand exactly what these holidays mean. Yet alone do they not know what they mean. They don't even know the righteous days, the high holy days in which we are supposed to celebrate in this time. So with that being said, let's go to Matthew chapter 7 and give me 14. And this goes back to what I was saying earlier. You know, we have to walk this thing out
Let me know when you're
straight
ready,
ahead.
bro.
Okay, we have to walk this thing out straight in the head. Because once if you turn one way, hey, you're off track. If you turn another way, you're off track.
Yes, sir.
You have to be precise, especially in your decision making.
Hey, can I add something, Hebrew?
Bring it up.
On this walk that we on, bro, if we walk the way that the Most High would have us to walk,
Mm-hmm.
it ain't no room really for no detours. And once you get on this road, it ain't no way to back up. Cause see, that Broadway, you can make U-turns, you can deviate, but when you on that straight way, you
Mm-hmm.
got to keep it moving straight ahead. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. But let me know
Shalom,
when you're
Sister
ready.
Shadara.
Shalom,
Shalom.
sis.
Um, bring it up. Bring it up.
All right, Matthew 7 and 14. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way, which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.
So what we all know what this is saying. Hey, a lot of us ain't gonna get it. Why are we not gonna get it though? Because we're so caught up in today's society. We're so caught up in what's going on in today's time. And I know you're asking, well, Brother KG, how is this taking the Lord's name in vain? Let's get into that. How many of my brothers and sisters know what syncretism means. And hey, and don't cheat and go to Google and try and look it up. Does anybody know what syncretism means? Because this is one of the things we don't we probably have other terms for it, but this is basically what we deal with within our families and friends, people that we don't know. And it's to a point where people don't even realize that they're doing it. For those who I see you, sister song in unison like synchronized swimmers. That's right. Yeah. Basically. Basically, that's right, brother. Two. We putting two and two together in short. In line with or similar to. Okay.
One accord.
One accord. But here's the thing. The term syncretism, it has sync in it. It has sync in it. But listen to this. Syncretism is the blending of different religions, beliefs, myths, and practices into a new combined system. Let me read it again. The blending, syncretism is the blending of different religions, beliefs, myths, and practices into a new combined system. Brothers and sisters, don't we see stuff like this going on today? For an example, Christmas.
That's
And let me
powerful.
give
That is powerful. Syncretism. It's the blending of all of this what we see today. Go ahead, brother.
exactly
Keep preaching.
Christmas. Let me give you Christmas. Let's look up the definition of Christmas. Yes, Christmas has a definition. An annual festival at which Christmas is celebrating the birth of Christ, held on December in the Western Church. Key words. Held on December in the Western Church. Okay. Now let's dig a little bit deeper into Christmas. It's right around the corner. Let's dig into it a little bit more. So, what is the origin of Christmas? I'm going somewhere, brothers and sisters. Walk with me. Christmas is originated as a Christian holiday celebrating Jesus Christ's birth, or Yahushua, but its December 25th date was chosen by church leaders in the 4th century to coincide with an absorbing existing with an absorb existing pagan winter solstice festivals like Saturnalia and Sol Invictus, making it easier for new converts to adopt Christianity. Key origins and influence. Christian celebration, the core is the Christ Mass or Christmas, commemorating the birth of Jesus through the Bible, though the Bible doesn't specify a date. Pagan winter festivals. These are the things that are synonymous with Christmas. This is where Christmas originated from. Saturnalia, a Roman festival honoring the god Saturn in mid-December, known for feasting and reveling. Sol Invictus, the Roman unconquered sun. I think y'all are y'all following me? You keep hearing Roman, huh? Let me read it again. The Roman unconquered sun celebrated on December 25th, symbolizing the sun's rebirth after the winter solstice.
You
Now
know
let's
what,
get
Hebrew?
into. Go ahead, bring it out.
I didn't want to make this racial, but when you read that last definition where it says started by the Western Church,
Hmm.
that right there just gave it away. Them Europeans.
Hmm.
The Western Church started with Rome on into the West. It's talking about the European powers, France, Europe, all of them celebrate this Saturday or Christmas or whatever. Started by the West and America. But go ahead, bro. I didn't want
Oh.
to, but go ahead. We go.
Oh. No.
It's,
No. No.
yeah.
No. No. You
They
on
had
point.
to dress it up to get away from and not making it a racial thing, but to get away from that black Messiah, if I
That's
may.
right.
You
Oh
know what I'm
wait.
saying? But
Oh
go ahead,
wait.
my
There's.
bad.
Oh wait. There's more. Don't worry. There's more. I'm not done yet. We just getting started. Let's get into the strategic date setting. Pope Julius I designated December 25th in the 4th century, transforming pagan celebrations into a Christian feast to attract followers and replace older traditions. Now, here's the part, brothers and sisters: blending traditions, evergreens and lights, bringing greenery, holly, and candles into homes were pagan ways to fight winter darkness, later adopted by Christians. Feasting and gifts. Elements of feasting from Saturnalia were adapted into Christmas feasts, and gift giving evolved from traditions like St. Nicholas. The date for that is December 6th. In essence, Christmas grew from the Christian desire to celebrate Jesus' birth. Strategically, keyword, strategically placed on a popular pagan holiday to encourage widespread adoption, leading to a rich blend of ancient customs and Christian meaning. I'm gonna let that marinate for a second, brothers and sisters. I'm gonna let that
Can I
marinate.
get by that marinating? Can I give you an example of syncretism?
Yes, sir.
Did
Of
you
course.
said it was blending, right?
Yes, sir.
It blends. Let me show you an example of syncretism.
New World Order.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Syncretism.
Yes, sir.
The Western church, Western religion, all right there. Syncretism.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
On the screen, brothers and sisters. I'll be quiet. Go ahead, brother.
Well, I just want to bring out something that Tugi said. I'm glad he brought this up because now I don't have to necessarily cover it when it
Can
comes
y'all
time
can
for.
y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. I can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can
Okay.
now. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll just make sure y'all can hear me.
Okay. It said it goes back to Babylon as well. Tammuz was allegedly born December 25th. Um, yes, that is very accurate. I'm glad you brought that up because now I don't have to necessarily focus on that point because it is in the scriptures. Okay. Now we're not done yet. Let's see if we can find another example. So we got the origin of Christmas. Let's get the definition of Easter. Let's see what Easter has to do with anything. And I'm only touching on these particular um holidays because in our country, around the world, in certain parts, these are the more celebrated traditions of man, that is.
And they
East,
also the ones that got Christ's name attached to them.
exactly. Easter,
Mm-hmm.
the most important and oldest festival of the Christian church, celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ and held in the Western church between March 21st and April 25th on the first Sunday after the first full moon flowing the northern spring equinox, which is why we get the Good Friday and the Easter Monday, so on and so forth. So on and so forth. Okay, let's see. Let me look at my notes.
Hey, is this safe to say that they purposely stamped these custom days, I'm gonna call them custom days, on top of our holy days? Because if you look at it, it's always near one of our days. Like
Yeah.
right now, we're doing feast of, day of dedication. They're getting ready to do Christmas. When they do Easter, we doing Passover. You get what I'm saying? It's like
Mm-hmm.
they dress it up purposely to pull our people away from what they ought to be doing.
And what's that holiday that come in May 31st? What's that holoday called? Memorial Day? Uh, Labor
One of
Day?
them, Labor Day, one of them. They don't put a day on every
But
holy
that's
day.
like round our Pentecost though. That's round
That's what
Pentecost.
I'm saying. Every
Mm-hmm.
day that we
Mm-hmm.
got that's in the Bible that we supposed to be keeping, they stamp one of they customs on it. But go ahead, Hebrew. I just had to bring it
Can
out.
I get a script?
Bring it out, bro.
Do you got Exodus? Have you read Exodus chapter 20 and verse 7?
I got it in my notes. You can go ahead and bring it out though. Bring it out.
Okay, let's bring that out.
You want me to
It
grab?
reads,
Okay, go
"Thou
ahead.
shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain,
Mm-hmm.
for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain." Okay, let's look at that word "take," right?
Mm-hmm.
In that verse. That word "take" um means to lift or to carry or to bear or to represent, right?
Mm-hmm.
That word "vain" means shave or shaft in the Hebrew,
Mm-hmm.
which means falsehood, emptiness,
Mm-hmm.
deception, or vanity. So in this verse right here in Exodus 20 and verse 7, this commandment right here is about bearing Yah's name falsely, not just saying it lightly, right?
That's
You
right.
you 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 taking Yah's name in falsehood, in emptiness, in deception, or in vanity.
That's absolutely right.
Calling Christ's birth Christmas is a false claim. That's a false claim. We know that Christ was not born on December the 25th.
Mm-hmm.
Christ was born during the wasn't it in the fall or was it in spring? I think it was in spring when
I
De-
Christ
think
was
de-
born.
I
definitely in spring.
I want to
Was it in
Spring,
say.
spring?
spring.
Go ahead.
Okay, Christmas literally means Mass of Christ. Is what it means. Mass, Mass of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
The scriptures never commanded or recorded Christ on for us to honor his birthday. And
That's
we
right.
all know that it's against the laws of the Bible to celebrate birthdays. So if it's against the laws of God to celebrate birthdays, why would Christ in turn want us to celebrate his birthday?
Message.
Christ never himself instructed his disciples to honor his birthday. Now, this is the question. Why is this considered taking Christ's name in vain or taking the Most High name in vain? When you attach Christ's name to something that he never authorized you to do, that's a falsehood.
Mm-hmm.
That's vanity.
Yes, sir.
And it's deception. We just gave the definition of what vain is. That's deception. Okay, it is a false representation of the will of Christ. Now, if you look at John chapter 4 and verse 24, we don't have to go there, but we'll see that it talks about how the Most High must be worshiped in the spirit and in truth. So if you being deceptive and attaching Christ's name to a birthday that he never authorized, and it's not even his birthday, are you not worshiping Christ in falsehood? Are you not worshiping the Most High in falsehood? Because we were never commanded to worship Christ, but are you not attaching his name to a falsehood?
That's right.
And then when you go to Deuteronomy chapter 12, I think it's verse 32, it's 31 or 32, where it say don't add or take away um or diminish something. It's something like that. Don't add or take away or diminish um from the commandments.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that that's a sin.
Mm.
Okay, now If you go to Matthew chapter 15, you can read about teaching the commandments of men as a doctrine. That's in Matthew chapter 15. I think it's verse 9, where it talk about the doctrines of men. So all of these things right here is what you would call worshiping in vain. And I just wanted to bring that out, Hebrew, man. I ain't gonna take up too much time, but go ahead.
Did you say deception?
Yes,
Yes,
sir, I
sir.
did.
Well,
Vain means to be deceptive, falsehood, emptiness, or vanity.
well, Christianity is deceptive.
That's
They
true.
taking the Lord's name, using the Bible, and have deceived the whole world in this man's name, but in vain. That with deception, using it to deceive the people, using a righteous man's name with a righteous man's words written in that Bible. They have used that book to deceive the masses through
Mm-hmm.
Christianity, through their schools called, what you call them things? Seminary school. No, cemetery school is what we call them. Man, this is heavy, y'all. I mean, let me say this. I'm gonna be quiet, KG. I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah, you
So,
good, man. Bring it up.
so if religion has taken the Most High's name in vain, then what are we to do as believers that's coming into the knowledge of truth? Ain't it our job to undo what was done wickedly in His name? Is that our job?
We definitely have to give a helping hand.
Okay, I yield, Hebrew.
All praise. I appreciate that, brothers. Which leads me to another point, and I'm gonna bring out the origins of Easter right after I say this. What Brother Stephen, what Brother Mikael just brought out is very powerful. I'm gonna tell you why. One of the things that we hear a lot of times from different communities in Christianity is that if you keep the two laws, you keeping all of them. But Brother Stephen read you verse 7 in Exodus chapter 20, and it says if you take his name in vain, which would be deceitfulness, falsehood. So with that being said, how are you keeping the two if A, you don't know all of the laws that you need to keep? For two, if you're celebrating these pagan holidays, which you're not really putting the Most High first, you're really practicing the definition I gave earlier, which is syncretism, the blending of different religious beliefs, myths, and practices into a new combined system. So, brothers and sisters, this is the alleyway that I was taking us down, because we need to understand for our brothers and sisters who may not, I know we all have brothers and sisters that probably still celebrating these holidays or whatever, but and then they turn around and say the things that they say. We all know, we didn't heard our share, but the problem is that it's a contradiction. It's a contradiction there. Matthew 7:14 told us, hey, you got to stay on the narrow. You got to follow the will of the Most High. The will of the Most High is no in between. There's either good fruits or there's bad fruits. There's either good trees or there's bad trees. There's no in between. So you're either practicing keeping up with the things of the world or you're not. And that's just for the sake of this lesson. But to add to put more gasoline on the fire, let's get some more of these facts out. Um, Okay, I was on the definition of Easter. The most important and oldest festival of the Christian church, celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ, and held in the Western Church between March 21st and April 25th, on the first Sunday after the first full moon following the northern spring equinox. Origin is of Old English or Germanic origin and related to German Ostern and East, perhaps from Easter, the name of a goddess associated with spring. Now, here goes the kicker, brothers and sisters. Easter originated as Christian commemoration of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Though its name and many modern customs have roots in ancient Jewish and pagan traditions. Now, religious and linguistic origins, biblical foundations. Christians celebrate Easter to honor the resurrection of Yahweh which occurred 3 days after his crucifixion around 30 AD. All right. We're going to jump down to the dating of the holiday. In 325 AD, the Council of Nicaea decreed, that means they made a law, that Easter should be celebrated on the first Sunday after the first full moon following the vernal equinox, ensuring it always fell on a Sunday. Let me read that again. Ensuring it always fell on a Sunday. All right. Now my question to this, brothers and sisters, is this. I have a question. I just have a question for this, and there are no wrong answers because I understand that some of us may know, and some of us may not know. And there's a don't worry, there's a cheat code on the screen just in case you don't know. Who was a part of the Council of Nicaea in 325?
Constantine.
Now a lot of people don't know this.
Good one.
Constantine was an evil black man. Constantine was a black man that fell. He was able to have rulership over Rome, but the problem was he was not a good person. He was evil. He kept. He celebrated the other deities. He believed in the other deities, but he had to have control over Rome. How do you get control over something? By putting laws in place, by enforcing these laws. Not only by enforcing these laws, you also make it seem as though you're doing one thing, but in all actuality, you're doing something else. So to appease the people, you make it seem like we're worshiping Christ. But in all actuality, behind closed doors, you're worshiping other gods.
Mm.
Brother KG, can you prove what you're saying? Absolutely. I am not the type of guy to say anything without being able to prove it. Now, brothers and sisters, if you was to go to Google and type in all the holidays Constantine tied in with Christianity, call my bluff if you want to see for yourself, you will type in all the holidays Constantine tied in with Christianity. This is what the results would say. Emperor Constantine significantly shaped Christian holidays by aligning them with Roman traditions, notably choosing December 25th for Christmas to coincide with pagan festivals like Sol Invictus and establishing Sunday as a day of rest, the day of the sun, for Christian observance, while also standardizing Easter to fall on a Sunday after the first spring moon, separate from Jewish Passover, solidifying Christian identity within the Roman Empire. So Constantine just didn't just change the Sabbath, brothers and sisters. He had something to do with Christmas. He had something to do with the Sabbath. And he also had something to do with Easter. And it's probably more. I'm still doing research on this, but it's probably more that he had something to do with. So what are we learning, brother KG? What are you telling us for my brothers and sisters that are still trying to get into the truth? Um, a lot of the things that we do today are Roman based. They come from an origin in which we are not accustomed to. The things that you celebrate in this world are not really meant for you. That's why the Most High told us to not intertwine ourselves with the world. And this is just powerful information because I know a lot of people probably don't know this. They probably don't know the depths of how bad this is.
Hey, I
Because
just my
go
bad. Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead. Bring it out.
No,
Bring
I
it
was
out.
just gonna say I just found the hole in that Christmas stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking up, so I knew I had read it before, and while you was talking, I was looking for it. Okay, check this. When Mary, did anybody ever wonder why Mary ended up? What was she at when she had Jesus? Was she in Bethlehem?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Around that time, okay, they say, we're gonna say what the world say. They say Jesus was born in Christmas. That's dead of winter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Around that time was around they was doing a census. They had the first census, and I'm gonna prove where I got that from. Okay. All right. Let me establish this also. Okay. In that story, it said there wasn't no room, so that's why Jesus was born in the manger and all that. Okay. Let's go to Luke 2, chapter 2, verse 1. And I'm gonna read 1 and 2, then I'm gonna make my point. It says,
Mm-hmm.
and it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And this taxing was the first made when Cyrenius was a governor of Syria. And all went out to be taxed, everyone into his own city. So that's why they had to go back to their original city that they was from. Everybody had to go back to their original city to be counted. Now, Joseph went up from Galilee out of they was in Nazareth, right? But they ended
Mm-hmm.
up to Bethlehem. Okay, check this. All right, let me get to 7 and 8. And she brought forth her firstborn son wrapped in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger because there was no room for them in the inn. Why was no room? Because all the room they was doing the census. But here go the part that I poked the hole in. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the fields, keeping watch over their flock by night. If you in the dead of winter, what field is it, Hebrew? Is it a
And
field?
it's a little too cold for all that, ain't it? If you're
It
in the
ain't no
winter.
field because everything dead in the winter, ain't it?
Yeah, that's
And
what I was. That's what I
this was
always thought.
called shepherd time, and this is when the shepherds had their flock in the field then, but in the wintertime they had them put up. But they had them in the field. So that means that this show us it wasn't in Christmas. It wasn't in no December.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey, just something, hey, dig into it. But that I just find that funny for it to be December. But go ahead.
Praise it. Brother, brother Steph, brother Mikael, y'all got anything?
Yeah, yeah, man. I wanna I wanna talk about I got a point that I wanna make also about um saying that saying that taking it in vain by saying that it's for Christ. But at the same time, you doing what you doing and God hates what you doing.
Mm.
You saying that it's for Christ, but he hated and his father hated. People say we celebrating Christmas because of the birth of Christ. But this is what the behavior of these folly days include, right? What do people do on the folly days? They get drunk.
Mm-hmm.
They sit around and eat a whole bunch of food, cakes, pies. That's gluttony.
Mm-hmm.
And
Chitlin,
then what do? They
chitlin,
exchange all these different gifts. What is that? That's materialism.
Mm.
And then what do? They go and get all these predatory loans. They go broke, putting themselves in debt.
yep,
Mm-hmm.
And then you lie to your children because you telling them that some fat Edomite came down your chimney and you live in the projects.
right.
Or Steph, they dress up like the fat Edomite so they can take credit for the gifts.
Idol worshiping with them
So
gifts.
so so how is this taken, Brother Stephen? How is this vain? How is this taking the Most High and his son's name in vain? Because you claim it that the Most High's name is attached to this thing
All praise.
while you living contrary to all of
Mhm.
his laws, statutes, and commandments.
Lying on him. All praises, Hebrew.
Now, this is what makes it empty, and this is what make you making a mockery of the Most High God and his son Yahweh Shai. Now, let me get a scripture out of Titus chapter 1, and I want verse 16, somebody.
I got you, Hebrew. Titus 1 and 16, and it reads, they profess that they know God, but in work.
Wait. They profess that they doing all of this stuff in the name of the Most High and his son.
Yes, sir.
So they profess that they know God. Go ahead.
But in works, they deny him.
But in works, you committing gluttony, you committing materialism, you committing drunkenness, you going in debt, you spending all your money, and you lying to your children.
I'm using it. I'm posting it tonight.
Okay, go to Romans chapter 2 and read verse 23 through 24.
Let me finish that out, Hebrew.
Okay, I thought you were done. Go ahead.
No. I'll letting you get your point out. Okay. Being abominable and disobedient, eating chitlins, and unto every good work, reprobate.
You are reprobate. You done this so long, and you heard these lessons. You done heard people tell you that that's wrong, but you still doing it. So the Most High have turned you over to a reprobate.
Yes, sir.
All right, now get that Romans 2, 23 through 24.
Hey, Step, please, if you don't mind, bro, please. Can I back it up, man, where you was at? Please, if you don't mind,
ahead.
bro. All right. Let me back it up to just to 14. No, 13. This witness is true, wherefore rebuke them sharply that they may be sound in the faith. This is what we're doing, rebuking the people that's believing in this mess. Wherefore rebuke them sharply that they may be sound in the faith, not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men, and turn from the truth. Unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure. But even their mind and conscience is defiled. That's what's going on, Hebrew. But go ahead. Go ahead. What you want?
Romans 2, 23 through 24.
Romans 2. You said Romans 2, 22 to 24?
23 through 24.
Okay. All right, Salaki. Thou that they make it thy boast of the law, through breaking the law, dishonest, though God question. For the name of God is blasphemed among the Gentiles through you, as it is written.
Hold on 1 second. So it says, I'm just trying to get that with you. It says, thou that makest thy boast of the law. So you boasting that you love the Lord. The Lord know my heart. I go to church every Sunday. Thou that makest thy boast of the law through breaking the law. Dishonorest thou God. So you saying that you doing this for Christ, but he commanded you not to do it. You are dishonoring the Most High God. It said, for the name of God is blasphemed among the Gentiles through you. You are supposed to be the representation of God's people among the Gentiles. We supposed to be the law. We supposed to be the one that people look at and see the law. But we are blaspheming the name of the Most High God among the Gentiles by breaking his laws, statutes, and commandments, by going along with these false pagan holidays. And then it says, as it is written. So this is what we're doing. And then
Man,
last one, Hebrew. Let me get Isaiah 29 and 13. Isaiah
Isaiah
29, 13. You read? Okay, go ahead.
Isaiah 29 and 13. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near with their mouth, and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precepts of men.
So it said, wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth, we doing this in the name of Christ. We doing this out of love. This is the season of love. Have y'all ever noticed how friendly and nice people be to you during this time of the year?
I know that's
Man, people be
right.
so nice to you,
Tis the season to be
but
jolly.
you wait till the 26th. You wait till the 26th, they be right back to their old mean, hateful, sorry, low down, good for nothing self. But
Why it got to
me,
be a season to love?
that's
Why we
what I'm
just can't
talking
love
about.
every day? But you gotta
That's
wait till
right.
this time of the season when it's cold outside. I would love you. No, get out of my face. I'm cold. Go
I
ahead,
done
bro.
heard people say, man, this time of the year, I'm just really nice. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near to me with their mouth, and with their lips they do honor me, but have removed their hearts far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precepts of men. See, they think that keeping these holidays is showing reference to the Most High and His Son. They
Hmm.
think this is showing the fear of the Lord, but it's the complete opposite. But I yield. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, before you get back started, KG, is the song "Tis the Season" to be jolly or to be folly? Because there's a lot of folly going on. Fa la 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 la. But go ahead.
Brother Cortez, I don't even know. I always hated them songs personally, and never really knew why. I used to make fun of them all the time.
They telling on themselves in their songs, Hebrew. But go ahead.
Listen, Sister Brenda Hill, Sister Brenda Hill, you're really dropping gems, and and you don't even know. But let me give you some history on Jingle Bells. For those who may not know, for those who do know, follow me.
I'm
And
with
brothers and sisters, y'all do realize that Jingle Bells were the around the time that this song was created, we was in slavery, and this song is about them catching us from running off the plantation. Do anybody know that? Fact check me. Fact check me. Jingle Bells is a song about slavery. Yeah, hey, you dropped some gems right there, bro, Sister Brenda Hill. That's why I had to go ahead and say something about it. Jingle Bells is about slavery for anybody that still sing it. Not saying that any of us sing it, but if you know somebody, yeah. Jingle Bells is about slavery. Brother Mikael, did you have anything before I continue?
Oh no, Hebrew. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Okay.
All
Um,
praise.
I praise. Well, I just wanna mention this. We're focusing on Christmas, we're focusing on these pagan holidays, but you have to keep in mind that it's not just the holidays, it's the customs in general, it's the ways of the world in general. Whatever you can think of that is worldly today is you taking the Lord's name in vain. Because the first thing you're gonna say is, the Lord know my heart. That's the first thing you're gonna say. Majority of them gonna say. But you which he does know your heart, but you claiming to live a lifestyle in which you don't live, which makes it vain. So it doesn't have to just apply to these holidays. It applies to so many other things. And if we're not careful, even us, because we can make mistakes as well, but those that are not in the truth, if you're not careful and if you're not taking heed to these warnings, you setting yourself up for failure. Yes, Sister Arlene. She said, I knew it had to do with slavery. I thought it was associated with the clinking of the chains. We were on the slaves while the chains was clinking. One of the lines of the song is dashing through the snow with a one horse open sleigh. You want to know why the sleigh was open? Because that's where we were sitting at when they caught us. Laughing all the way. They laughing because they caught us and they bringing us back. For anybody who didn't know.
I left out to go find that picture. I got the picture with that yoke of iron with the bells on it. I just couldn't find it, and I didn't know if you were gonna need me on the script, so I hurried up back. I couldn't find it, but I got it.
Oh no, you fine. You fine.
Yeah,
You fine. Hey, this one of them lessons. Hey, if everything that's being put out in this lesson, you can rewatch this lesson and go check it yourself and find. Sometimes, and I'm not saying this, brothers and sisters, for us. I know that we understand what's going on, but for those that may be watching and is straddling the fence on whether you should come into this truth or whether you feel comfortable where you at, sometimes you have to see certain things like this for yourself.
right. And to back you up, KG, a lot of things Hebrew was made off of the amusement of them picking it out people. Like if you go research the term hush puppies, where they come from. Hush
Mm-hmm.
puppies is what the slaves would have bread that they had took out of the kitchen that they would feed the dogs that they had sent out to sniff them out. They would throw them bread and they would,
Mm-hmm.
call it hush puppies. I'm talking about it sounds far fetched and funny, but it's facts though.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you know what I'm saying, like the gator bait and all this
Mm-hmm.
stuff. All that's real talk, man. But go ahead, Hebrew.
Well, just to add on to you what you're saying, that goes back to a conversation we may have had sometime last week or so. Everybody be celebrating the 4th of July and Juneteenth and all that stuff like that. Let's just focus on the 4th of July. Given the history of the 4th of July, we are celebrating the independence of America. Okay, so America broke away from Great Britain's authority, but we were still in slavery around that time. So what are you celebrating? Now you're gonna say, now the logical answer is, I'm celebrating being American. You wasn't considered a human at the time this treaty was made, at the time when this declaration was made. So let's get back to the lesson, though, brothers. Let's get Jeremiah chapter 10 and yeah, Jeremiah 10. Let's go 1 through 4. Matter of fact, let's go 1 through 5.
All right, Jeremiah 10, verse 1, and it reads, Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen,
Mm-hmm.
and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain.
But the custom of the people are what?
For the customs of the people are vain.
There go that word again. Now
Yes, sir.
look what come behind it.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They
Mm-hmm.
deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must need be born because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also is it in them to do good.
Now, brothers and sisters, we know what this scripture is saying. But for those that may be watching that don't understand, this is talking about Christmas. Um, Now in their time, they didn't have the little thing at the bottom that holds the tree upright for you with the four legs. They had to fasten it to the wall, and then they decorated it and made it look nice. But the same thing is still going on today.
So like,
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. I'm a little older than some of y'all that's on this panel. Me and Steph is, and every Christmas we would have ours up in the country with my grandmother them. And
Mm,
we didn't have money to go to Walmart and buy a Christmas tree. So I had the honor to go out across the road with my granddaddy and my uncle. And we would cut the Christmas tree down. And he would let me pick it out sometime. We would cut the Christmas tree down. And some of the older people on here know it was a little metal thing that you would set the tree up in, and you would fasten it in there. You would screw the screws on the side to make the tree stand up work. That's why when I read this, I was like, what?
mm-hmm.
It
This
was a
is
little
that.
bowl. It
It was a little
fastened into a
bowl, right? Right. You right,
you put the
Hebrew.
water in the little bowl to keep the you put the water in the bowl to
Man,
keep the tree alive a little longer till after Christmas.
bro, I remember this vividly, bro, with my granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the tree would be too tall, it'd be touching the ceiling. We had to cut it some more. But anyways, this is that what I showed it to my wife. You know, when we first, when we got together, my little girl was born, and she had bought a little fake Christmas tree. I think Avery wasn't even a year yet. And I told her, nope, we ain't even finna start that. I was just out fresh into the truth. I was like, nope, we ain't even gonna start it. She don't even know nothing about it. So we gonna keep it that way. And all praise to the Most High. She 9. She ain't never had a Christmas tree. And I ain't gonna get now. But they'll put this in the church. I know a couple churches right now got big Christmas trees with ornaments and silver and gold and lights on it. So how are you a preacher of the word and you are a shepherd? You a
Uh-oh,
dispensator of the Most High Yah.
Mm-hmm.
stepping on
And you
toes,
mean to tell me you ain't never read Jeremiah 10? So if
brother.
you have, that means you are willingly omitting the word of God,
Being deceitful,
being very
working
deceitful and
working
vain.
with vain intentions.
And then they have little fake presents up on the Christmas tree at church. What?
Mm-hmm.
Brother, I can't believe you would call out these prestigious black
Well,
churches in our
hey,
area.
I say it first. Shots fired. Man down.
Hey, right there in that script, right there in that Jeremiah 10, it says, "For the customs of the people are vain." Right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Give me Amos 5:21.
I knew you was wanting that. Amos 5 and 21, and it reads,
You you can't stamp the Lord name on there and think it's holy. You
right.
can't take an unclean thing and make it clean,
KG
brothers and
just
sisters.
said that in the beginning of the lesson. All praises.
Go, go ahead, Hebrew.
And you can't pray and sing all these hymns out of the Bible or have
Yeah.
sunset work. Sunrise worship and think it's holy. Anyways,
Hey, hey. Amos 5:21 finna tell them because all them Christmas songs, Silent Night and Holy Night, the Lord is all that is vain. The Lord ain't hearing it in your churches. Go ahead, brother.
I hate and despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
Church. Go ahead, brother.
Keep reading.
Yeah.
Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not
Ham.
accept them.
Go ahead, brother.
Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts.
Mm.
Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs.
Take thou away from me Silent Night, Holy Night, and all that other garbage. That's what the Lord is saying. Go ahead, brother.
For I will not hear the melody of thy vows.
Ain't hearing it.
But let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream.
Let judgment run down. So you wonder why your church is still getting burned down. You wonder why mass shooters still running up in there. That's judgment from the Most High. You wonder why the Most High keep knocking that steeple down off top of your churches.
Or you wonder where your congregation disappearing to.
There you go, KG. All praise.
Message. Go ahead, brother.
Let's get Wisdom of Solomon. Let's get Wisdom of Solomon 14. Read verses 12 through 16. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verses 12 through 16.
Let me know when you're ready.
Bring it up.
For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them the corruption of life. For neither were they from the beginning, neither shall they be forever.
Stop right there. 12 and 13 basically speaks for itself, but we
Yes,
we gonna break it
sir.
down. We're gonna
Yes,
break it
sir.
down anyway. But
Go ahead.
for the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication. That goes back to, that scripture in the Bible where the Most High was saying we supposed to be married to him, following him. We are the bride, and we supposed to move accordingly. That's the line of authority. You got the Most High, you got Yahweh Shai, you got man, then you got woman, then you have children. And when we disregard what the Most High and Yahweh Shai gave to us as man and woman and teach our children this, you're just trickling down this old spiritual fornication. It's just trickling on down, generation to generation, generation to generation. Then you wonder why certain things or certain curses is upon your family. Idolatry is what is one of the main things. Idolatry is to worship other gods other than the Most High. That is what got us into slavery. That is what got us taken out of our kingdoms. That is what got a lot of us killed. That is what got a lot of us in the situation that we are in today.
Yes, sir.
Spiritual whoredom.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you.
In those spiritual whorehouses,
Yes, sir.
committing spiritual fornication.
And the
I
and verse
digress. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna behave.
no, you good. You good. And verse
Well,
12.
my brother,
Oh, okay. Okay.
I just wanna before you here today, and I wanna say that you're lying in the name of Yah, and your children are taught an omnipotent being. Your children are taught who judges behavior. Your children rewards or withhold gifts. These are attributes belonging to Yah alone. And this is why I tell you, this is why this is in vain.
You better say
You
it. Preach
have
out.
replaced God with a counterfeit. And then you say
What he
it's
say?
part of honoring Christ. If you go to Exodus chapter 20 and verse 16,
Mm-hmm.
it says,
What it say?
thou shalt not bear false witness.
Yes, Lord.
And if
And
you
what?
go to Matthew chapter 18
What
and
verse?
verse 6, it
Okay.
said, woe to those who call children to stumble. And then if you go to weeping Jeremiah, it
Yes, Lord.
says in chapter 23 in verse 32 that God, I said, God
Say it one more time.
hates lies
That's right.
told in his name.
You better
And
preach it.
profiting off of God's name, you are commercializing the name of God. Christ's name being used to make sales in your stores. Christ's name being used
What is
to
used for?
sell your decoration. Christ's name being used
What is used
for
for?
marketing. Christ's name being used for entertainment purposes.
Lord
But
have
why
mercy.
this is in vain, God's holy name becomes a brand,
A brand.
and his
And what?
name
His
is
name?
emptied of reverence.
Mm,
In
mm, mm.
Malachi chapter 1, verse 6 through
Bring it
8,
out.
it talks about offerings being polluted sacrifices.
Yes,
And if
Lord.
you go a little bit further back, you'll see in Ezekiel chapter 36, it talk about profaning God's holy name among the nations.
Mm, mm,
Going
mm.
back to Matthew chapter 21, verse 12, it talk about a house of prayer being turned into merchandise. I ain't gonna go too much further, brothers, because I might get somebody stirred up.
Let him cook.
Hot dog. Ooh, wait, Pastor.
Rufus, Rufus, that was beautiful, Rufus.
That boy good. That boy good.
Rufus showed out, didn't he, bud?
He good, he
He
good, that
good.
was
That boy
good.
good.
He showed up and showed out, but hey, but we gonna have to bring the ushers to lock the doors after that one.
I know you right. Man, put that cash up on the screen. I just play.
Y'all gonna stop making a spectacle out of me.
Hey, hey,
Hey, I
KG.
make a spectacle out of myself, though.
Hey, you gonna try to put it on us?
Hey, I was right there with him. You ain't hear me ad libbing in the back. Hey, hey, Steph, I would have worn slapping you with the towel while you sweating.
Yeah, on
Right.
my
While
back.
you going
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And
you
then
better
push
go,
me.
boy. You better
Then
go,
pushing me a
boy.
little bit. Push me. Push me.
Hey, still,
Oh Lord.
I'm hoping you bought out that Isaiah 3:12 though. Man,
Hey, I could have kept going now.
So,
hey,
hold
hey,
on. Hold on. Save it for later. Save it for later.
I
We'll go
got
ahead.
you. I'm gonna hold it. Go ahead.
Where I was at? I was on verse 12. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So, for the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the
Hmm.
invention of them, the corruption of life. So, when this came into place, this started corrupting life, along with murder and all the other sins. But this was a part. This played a big part in it as well. Verse 13 says, "For neither were they from the beginning, neither shall there be forever." So you can enjoy it now if that's what you choose to do. But just
Hmm.
know, if you plan on making it to heaven, you will not be participating in these activities. They're
Right.
not going to be there. So, why not wean yourself off of it beforehand?
Good
And verse
point.
14 says, For by the vain glory of men they entered into the world, and therefore shall they come shortly to an end. For a father afflicted with untimely mourning, when he had made an image of his child soon taken away, now honored him as a god, which was then a dead man, and delivered to those that were under him ceremonies and sacrifices.
Ooh.
Thus, in process of time, an ungodly custom grown strong was kept as a law, and graven images were worshipped by the commandments of kings. So not only is this talking about idolatry, brothers and sisters, you just figured out when Caesar Borgia came into play.
Hmm.
This is when the Pope made decrees that this is the image that we are pushing of the Most High.
Right. Worshiping his son.
I can't, Cortez. If you said anything, I think I can't hear you going in. I see your volume going up and down, but I can't hear you. But with that being said, yeah, this is when Caesar Borgia started getting pushed amongst the people. Where we at? Let me get Wisdom of Solomon 15 and 15 as well. Let's see.
All right. Can you hear me, Hebrew?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, let me get Wisdom of Solomon chapter 15 verse 15.
All right. Wisdom of Solomon 15 and 15, and it reads, For they counted all the idols of the heathen to be gods, lowercase, which neither have the use of eyes to see, nor noses to draw breath, nor ears to hear, nor fingers or hands to handle. As for their feet, they are slow to go.
They ain't going nowhere.
Yes, sir.
They ain't going nowhere. You stressing yourself out. Like Brother Steph saying, hey, you going and getting all these loans, stressing yourself out to celebrate these holidays. Just to say I did that. I mean,
Right.
you really making an idol of yourself. Because you
Exactly.
want to be able to say, I did that. Look what I did for my kids. You want to post it on social media. Merry Christmas. Look, we're a family. Look, we got gifts. Look, we got food. And next week, y'all all be arguing and not talking to each other and not dealing with each other.
You know what that is, KG?
What is that, Brother Cortez?
That's Isaiah 3 and 12. The children have become the oppressors of the parents. It reads, as for my people, children are
Mhm.
their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and to destroy the way of thy path. That's
Uh-oh,
what
you
it
done
is.
started it. You done started something. Read that one more time.
I'm sorry. KG told me to hold it a while ago, but I just couldn't hold my mule.
No, that was perfect timing. Bring it out.
Read
as for
that one more time.
as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. Oh my people, which oh my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy path.
Women rule over them. It's the woman. Women. That then you see them on KG. They over there posting their gifts. They got all of them got matching outfits on. That man don't want to be in that picture, but that woman to rule over that house. We gonna
Mm,
have this Christmas. I'm just going by what the scriptures say.
mm,
Don't get
mm,
mad at
mm.
me. Hey, you see them goofies. They be up on Facebook with their significant other, all in their little Christmas attire, looking
They
crazy.
matching pajamas.
But
Now,
you,
hey, wait.
Mm,
Hey, hold on.
mm,
When I first came into the truth,
mm, mm, mm.
Brother Mikael saw me in the little matching
Yeah, that's
pajama, and he
tough.
been talking about it ever since.
That's
Hey,
tough, bro.
I'm guilty of it still, so don't feel bad. I threw
Hey,
myself under the bus. I
and
had
then
matching pajamas
this the
on.
killing part of it. We did it every year, and not only me and
Oh
my
man.
wife, all my
Hey,
kids
let's
too.
go to First
Everybody.
Maccabees chapter 1. And
I did it 1 year. I did it 1 year. That was
No,
it.
wait, no. Let me finish my story.
All right, go ahead.
let's go to
I'm just
First
bearing
Maccabees
witness.
chapter
I'm just
1,
bearing
verse
witness to
41
what
through
brother
50.
Mikael is saying. Like
And I just
when
want to
we
bring
didn't.
this out from
Hold on,
hold on,
simplicity.
KG
KG,
can't. KG can't
Huh?
hear
KG,
you.
KG. Go ahead, go back in, come back out, Hebrew.
All
Oh,
right.
KG can't hear me.
No, he can't hear
Now,
you, bro. But go ahead, go
not
ahead, go
yet,
ahead.
not yet. But go ahead, Hebrew.
Okay, okay. But what I was saying was those were the things that we done before we knew better, bro. And that's the reason why we in a better position to explain these things to our
Right,
brothers and sisters
right,
because we've been there and done that. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like,
Yes, sir.
and I'm not even gonna say that my wife. It was because of my wife. It was just we didn't know no
Tradition.
better.
It was tradition.
That's right. That's right. We just didn't know no better. But go ahead. I yield. Go ahead. I just wanted to say that.
All praise.
I wasn't talking about you, Hebrew. I seen this
No,
on
no, no.
Facebook
I know you wasn't
today.
talking about me, bro. I know you wasn't talking about me. I'm just messing
Oh,
with
okay.
you. Go ahead.
All right.
All right, what you say first, Maccabees? What, KG?
41 through 50. Y'all can hear me, right? I'm clear.
Yeah, you clear Hebrew.
Yeah,
All
Good,
right.
yeah.
you good.
I could hear you a while ago. I don't think you could hear me.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't hear you.
All right. You said first Maccabees and what? One more
Uh
time.
40, 41 and 41 through 50. And we bring this out
What
for,
chapter?
First Maccabees chapter 1.
Okay, all right.
We
Got
bringing this out for any newcomer or anybody that may be watching and just want to learn. This is during the Maccabean period. We was enslaved to I'm forgetting what is it before Rome? Grecian.
Yeah.
Salakia. Grecian captivity. This is a part of the Grecian captivity. Um, a lot of the things that our brothers and sisters that still in the world practice today, do today willingly, they were killing our forefathers and our foremothers for. So when you are celebrating these things, you are basically, in so many ways, disrespecting them because they stood up and died to not celebrate these things in which you just openly celebrate with no problem.
Good point, KG. I'm gonna have to hit my family with that. Go ahead.
Uh, yeah, bring it out. 41
Okay.
through 50. First Maccabees.
And it reads, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. Ain't that
Mm-hmm.
secretism, however you said it earlier?
Yeah, that's syncretism. That's right.
Okay. Everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Can I say that one more time? According to the commandment of the king, not the
Mm-hmm.
most high, but of the king.
That's
Yea,
right.
many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols. And
Stop right there.
okay, my
Stop
bad.
right there. And I'm just giving this example for all the newcomers or anybody else that may be listening on different platforms. If when you go to the doctor, you have to write, they give you a a slip of paper that gives them consent to check on your child depending on what the scenario may be.
Mm-hmm.
When you sign this paper, you are agreeing that it is okay for them to check your child depending the scenario.
Yep.
So when we read this, was it 43?
Yes, sir.
When we read this, it says, yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion. They accepted it. They said it was okay because they didn't want to
Mhm.
die. Let that marinate. Go
They didn't
ahead,
want
brother
to do what?
Cortez.
Say that again, KG.
They didn't want to die.
Yeah, I like how you said that. Die. I don't want to die.
Yeah,
Just, food for thought. But go ahead, brother Cortez.
it's coming again. It's coming again. Trust and believe. Okay. And sacrifice unto idols and profane the Sabbath. For the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, that they should follow the strange laws of the land, and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice, and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbaths and festival days,
Mm,
and pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves, strip joints, and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts, that they should also lead their children uncircumcised, and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profane, how you say that?
profanation.
Profanation. Okay, I want to, All right, to the end they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. And whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should. What did he say, KG?
Die.
Oh,
D-I-E. Die.
you said to
Now,
51, right? Or 50?
no, just 50. That's all I wanted
All
because
right,
I just
I'll
wanted to
pray.
stress the fact that, now let's put this scenario in our time. Let's put it in our perspective in the modern day times. There's this game called Gun to Your Head. And in this game, it's basically a version of Truth or Dare without truth. Um, but
Russian roulette.
the game goes like this: gun to your head, name 20 presidents name 20 presidents of Africa. You gotta be able to name 20 presidents or you lose. So I'm saying that to say this. There were people who were okay with it. That's why I went back on the consented part. It was fine to them to leave their religion. It was okay to them. They didn't see any harm in it. Don't we have people today that say they don't see the harm in celebrating Christmas? They don't see the harm in celebrating these holidays that we have. They don't see the harm in letting go of the history that the Most High wanted us to know about.
There's no
That's,
harm in it. It's
you
for the
know,
children.
you're operating in an evil spirit when you do that. But then there were other people that said, nah, we ain't doing that. I'm not doing it. You can't make me do it. So that's why in 50 it says, and whosoever. So there were people who did not want to do it. So to force them to do it, you're either going to do this, you either going to accept it willingly and be okay with it, or if you don't want to accept it willingly, I'm gonna make you do it anyway. And if you still choose not to do it, I'm gonna cut your lights off. You're gonna die.
And brothers and sisters,
No, you gonna
the,
die.
That's
the
right.
same fate that our ancestors went through in this Maccabees rereading right here, it's the same thing we gonna have to go through when they issue the mark. Either you gonna take it or you gonna die. You got a
Die.
choice.
That's why I said, Mikael, it's gonna come again. It's gonna come again.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. And it's gonna be wicked Negroes that's gonna consent to it, just like it said in that scripture. Wicked Israelites consented over to the king's commandment. It's gonna
Right.
be wicked Christian Negroes that's gonna take it.
And it's gonna be some Israelites too. That
And it's
can
gonna be
speak.
some wicked Israelites. It's the same people. They
Right.
Israelites don't even know it.
Well, bro, Mikael, all you gotta do is just go back to the COVID. And
True.
you saw who was yielding to it. And we also saw some Israelite assemblies that was telling
Consented.
their congregation to take it.
Yep. Tuvi, that's exactly what I was talking about. See, Tuvi with me. Them 13 steps gonna tell the truth, gonna separate the wheat from the tare.
And Solomon, ain't it? Solomon stairs, ain't it?
Hey, when they go to that guillotine, a lot of them ain't gonna go there. Hey, it's gonna be a lot of Hebrews that can speak Hebrew fluently. No precepts on top of precepts. When it comes down to them 13 steps, that's what's gonna separate the wheat from the tare of Hebrew.
Well,
That's when
Cortez,
you gonna know.
but this the thing, Hebrew.
Go ahead. Speak on it.
It ain't even gotta be a lot of heat. I read a post today that
Mhm.
said a lot of people say they solid, but frozen lakes is solid too until you
Who?
put some heat on it.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
Yeah, that's
this the
cold.
thing. Now it's a lot of Israelites now. So nigga, I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna have my AR. We gonna get together, man. We gonna put up the last stand like Gadites. But them gonna be the first Negroes or Israelites. I'm sorry, Mother Mary. Them gonna be the first Israelites that's gonna give you up.
Yep, we're gonna put them in the back with the gear and the children.
No, they ain't
Put
gonna
them
be
in the
behind me.
No,
crown.
no, bro.
They ain't gonna be behind me.
Hey,
Be
and I don't
behind
want
me.
I don't want you around the women and the children because you gonna
So
give them
don't.
up. You gonna give them up to save yourself.
Hey, we're
Hey,
gonna go on and put them down. We're gonna put them
cause we
down
gonna be
then.
back there fighting. Then what they gonna be back there saying? I'm telling y'all sitting up here listening to them. They gonna get us all killed.
Hey,
They gonna get all your children killed. And you know how women is about their kids. You know
hey,
how black women is about their kids.
we got to go on and put. Hey,
Child,
we just read it.
child boo, what a mark it. What a mark,
Hey,
child boo. I ain't listening.
I bet you she won't take it. Do I lay her down? I love her to death.
No,
If they'll be
I ain't talking
a
about
No, I
I
get
ain't
what
talking
you
about
saying.
your wife.
No. I get what you saying. I was just throwing myself out there. No, I was saying I'm throwing myself out there, Hebrew.
No, you
But
know
this
how
the
women
thing.
use that.
This
Hey,
the
we
thing.
go ahead, Hebrew.
This
No,
the
Mike,
thing.
I don't know what you were saying. Go ahead.
It's gonna be those gonna be in the crowd, and then you gonna have those brothers that's gonna stand 10 toes down.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna stand for the Most High. Cause one thing about it, You can say you're gonna do a whole lot of stuff
Show
until
King.
that time comes.
Right.
Till it come.
Well, I can't speak for everybody, but I don't been through too much, man, to make it this far and not get my new body in my crown.
Well,
I'm
that's
seeing this
why
thing all the way out.
that's why we got to be
Coming
like our
out the window
four.
with them new knees.
Hey, we got to be like our forefather David. We got to pray for strength right now, so when that
Right.
day do come, we can stand boldly in front of
This
Mhm.
is
our
the reason
enemies.
why we gotta practice the righteous acts right now.
All
That's
This
praise.
is
right.
the reason why we gotta practice keeping the commandments now. This is
Yes,
the
sir.
reason why we gotta practice love in one another now. This is
Yep.
the reason why we gotta practice sharing with one another now. This is the reason why we gotta practice learning one another, talking one to one another, getting to know one another now. Because
That's right.
you got resources right now, and your Israelite brothers and sisters, they might not have the resources to be putting back MREs right now, but they keeping the commandments of the Most High. So then, when everything hit the fan and they come around, they be like, "Look, brothers, I just didn't have it to put back nothing. I mean, I didn't have no covering. It was just me and my two children. I didn't have enough money to be able to put a little something aside. Those selfish Israelites gonna turn that sister away.
Yep.
Well, I ain't got enough for nobody but me and my family. See, this is the reason why we got to learn how to share one with another now and get your heart right. Because when your heart right, you ain't even got to think twice about if you're going to help a sister or brother or not.
But Tuva, you in the spirit, man. Tuva, get out of my head, man. Cause I sure gonna bring up the mother and the seven sons. Get out of my head, Tuva, y'all. All praise.
He want that Revelations 2:20.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
210.
Yeah, I mean
210, yeah.
2:10. I'm sorry. 2:10.
Hold on, KG, let me bring this out and I give it right back to you, Hebrew.
No,
All
you good,
right.
bring it up.
Revelations 2 and 10. And it reads, dang, hold on. I messed up on Salaki. Give me a second, y'all. Bear with me. 2 and 10. And it reads, fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Hallelujah.
That's right.
Let me get 11.
That's
I'm sorry. Let me get 11. He that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit said unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. Yes, sir.
see, that's what you better fear right there.
Yeah, that's why I brought it out, Hebrew. I had to get that one.
And also, we also got to understand that man can only kill your body one time.
Yes, sir. You better say it.
Can't do nothing but kill you one time. And if you fear death, you need to check yourself anyway.
And don't the
Because
scripture say he that shall save his life shall lose his life? But go ahead.
that's right.
Right, our Messiah laid down his life. What make us any better?
Right.
The mother and her 7 sons laid down their life. What makes us any better? The Maccabees, Judah Maccabees, and his daddy and his son, they laid down their life. Why we can't lay our life down for the Most High God?
And
It's his anyway.
I admire the baby boy of the 7 sons. He was the last one. He had the most heart to me. All of them had heart, but I admire the baby boy because he had to
Go,
watch his other brothers go before him, and he held up like a champ. You heard me?
go read about that little Israelite girl in the Spanish Inquisition. What they burnt them Spaniards burnt her mama and daddy alive to the stake because they said they were gonna keep the commandments, and they said, "Look, girl, you gonna keep what you gonna do? You gonna be baptized in the name of Jesus Christ and Christianity?" She said, "No, I'm gonna keep these laws, statutes, commandments," and they put her to death. If that little 12-year-old girl had heart, y'all better pray for some courage. That's all I'm gonna say. Better pray for some courage. Cause it's coming.
Hey, because that Christmas ham is not gonna save you. That Easter egg is not gonna save you. That firework on 4th of July is not gonna save you. That Labor Day 1 day break you get not gonna save you. Cinco de Mayo, but you can't drink this pain away. It's not
I'm
gonna
gonna
save
drink
you,
the
my
Hey,
pain
friend.
for,
away.
hey, KG, 420. You can't smoke that pain away.
You sure can't.
the
You sure can't, my friend. Hey, Valentine's, yeah. Hey, this ain't gonna be the love you looking for.
love below, man. The love below.
Oh, praise you, man. Man, whoa, Cortez, let's get Luke chapter 6, 39 through 49. And we finishing up, brothers and sisters. I appreciate y'all being patient with me.
You said Luke what, Hebrew?
Luke chapter 6, 39 through 49.
39 through 49. Okay, let me get there. All right, Luke 6, 39. And it reads, hold on, get there. All right, 39, and it reads in the red letter also. And he spake a parable unto them. Can the blind lead the blind? Shall they not both fall into the ditch? The disciple is not above his master, but every one that is perfect shall be as his master. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but perceivest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Either how canst thou say to thy brother, Brother, let me pull out the mote that is in thine eye, when thou myself beholdest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Thou hypocrite, cast out first the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt see clearly to pull out the mote that is in thy brother's eye. For a good tree bringeth not forth corrupt fruit, neither doth a corrupt tree bringeth forth good fruit. For every tree is known by its own fruit. For of the thorns men do not gather figs, nor of a bramble bush gather thy grapes. As a good man out of the good treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is good. And an evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is evil. For of the abundance of the heart his mouth speaketh. And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do
Mhm.
not the things which I say?
Oh, we read that again.
And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my saying and do them, I will show you to whom he is like. He is like a man which built an house and digged deep and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon that house and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock. But he that heareth and doeth not is like a man that without a foundation built an house
You
upon
got the
the earth,
paperwork?
against which the stream
Okay,
did
I
beat.
need a copy. I need to get
Mute up,
at
step.
least a picture of it.
Mute up, step.
I need a copy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But he that heareth and doth not is like a man that without a foundation built a house upon the earth, against which the stream did beat vehemently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great.
I wanted to read this because I meant to bring it out earlier, but the spirit was taking us another direction. Um, Verse I wanted to focus on in this is verse 46. And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? I want to focus on this. Reason why I want to focus on it, because that's basically what we've been talking about this whole lesson. Operating in deceitfulness and falsehood, vanity, vainness. How can you say, how can you call out for the Lord if you don't operate in what he was doing? I got a challenge for anybody listening. Find me a scripture where the Most High ate swine, celebrated Christmas, celebrated 4th of July, broke any commandment. I give you $1,000. But don't worry, I don't plan on giving it to you because I know
And
you're
I
not
met
gonna
your
find it.
1,000, KG. I met your 1,000, so there's two bands.
Show me the scripture where he didn't keep the show me the scriptures where it says he did not keep the law.
And
Where he,
I match Sister Arlene pitching plan. Find it. Go ahead, brother.
Find me the scripture where he celebrated Christmas. We will cash you out. I'm pretty sure Brother Steph will get in on this too. Find me the scripture. Find me the scripture where he celebrated any pagan holiday. Find me the scripture where he didn't keep the laws. With that being said, let's go to 1 John 2 and 15.
Hey, Tubi got John 10.
If it's what I'm thinking it is, let me see.
Yeah, he want 10-1. Is that 10-1?
Yeah, 10 and
Yeah,
1. Do you
yeah.
got that? KG and yo, what's the name? Are you want me to go ahead and bring it out for you grab your
Nah,
last indicator?
I had it. I was gonna bring it just in a
Okay,
second.
okay,
Go on,
we'll
bring
hold
it
it.
out.
We
No, no,
got
bring it out. Bring
okay,
it
all
out.
right. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that enter not by the door into the sheepfold, the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. Ooh,
So what is it saying? It's only one way to do this.
right,
This goes back to what I said earlier in the lesson. There is no in between. There is no finesse move.
right.
There's no back door.
No
There's
cheat
no
code,
more back doors.
no cheat codes.
Uh,
It's only one
no
way.
loopholes. No loopholes. Like you can find loopholes in the heathens' law, but you ain't gonna find no loophole in this Bible. He say you come in another way, you a robber, you a thief. Go ahead, KG.
Mhm.
Let's get that for appreciate that
That was
Tubi.
cold blooded, right there.
I was getting to it, but I was just like, man, go ahead and air it out,
Hey,
cause
hey, that
it,
mean you in this. Hey, we all in the same spirit. All praise.
I said it at the beginning of the lesson. Might as well reiterate it again, bro. There is no getting. You can't dance around this. You can't walk me around the park. Okay, we gotta go straight to the stove and come back. There's no walking me around the park with this one. All right, it is what it is.
Right. Hey, this is a good lesson, boy.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, man. All right, where we
Yeah.
going, Hebrew?
1 John 2 and 15.
1 John 2 and 15. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Mm.
Read 16 with it.
For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world.
Read 17 with it.
And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of Yah
There go the will
abideth
of
forever.
there there go the will of Yah again. What we learn in will, what was the will of Yah in Psalms 40, 1 through 8, verse 8?
I
What?
delight
I
to
like
do
to
thy
do that
will, Yah.
will.
The law is within my heart.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, for the people in the back, for anybody that say you can't keep the laws, that was not a shot. That was just a direct response to that. Anyway, it say love not the world. Okay, let's break this down. Is Christmas in the world?
Yes, sir.
That boy
Is new
surgical with it. You been surgical with it, KG. Go ahead.
is New Year's in the world?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What about Valentine's Day?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what about what about what's the holiday after that? Groundhog's
Saint,
Day,
Saint
All
Groundhog's
of
Day,
all of President's
Saint
Day, all
Saint
of
President's
Patrick's
Day.
Day,
St.
Columbus
Patrick,
Day, George Washington Day, Martin Luther King Day.
all of them.
Oh,
But
so well, hold on.
go ahead.
Let's dig a little deeper. Let's
Okay,
dig
go
a little
ahead.
deeper. Isn't the love of money? Isn't that a lustful thing? Isn't that a lustful thing of the flesh? That's one of the many things we can lust over, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so materialistic things are of the world. So if you put them over your connection with the Most High, you're in trouble, Bucko. Let's not to mention if you're lying things of the world, you telling people one way, you telling people one thing to get over on them in another way. That's of the world. Do I need to keep going, brothers?
Man.
Yes, sir.
Let me see.
Mm,
Where can I take this?
Girlfriends Day.
Hold on, let me say this right quick for you say it, KG.
Come on with it.
Don't y'all find it strange, man? And this ain't even a laughing matter. Let me clear my face. I'm gonna get real for a second. Okay. It's not funny, but it's a hurtful thing, bro. When our people that has been to Sunday school, Wednesday night Bible study, they have been to church every Sunday, ain't missed a day.
You're getting messy.
They came every time even when they were sick, they came. But they can't tell you one feast day, one holy day in the Bible. And when you bring it out to them, they look at you like you don't spoke Chinese. So what does that tell you? So what does that tell you, bro? Something wrong with that, man. Like, I'm being for real. I'm being sincere, bro. Like, for real, something wrong with that. But they can name us all them days of the world that you just named out, KG, and then some.
Mm-hmm.
None of them never heard of Feast of Dedication. What is that?
Hey, ironically, a lot of people don't know about Passover.
They don't. They keep Easter over Passover. They in they all color suits.
Lavender, pink.
Some of them
red.
still. Here go the killing part. Some of them grown and they believe eggs. I mean, eggs come from bunnies. They really believe that. I told a grown person, I said, don't no bunny lay eggs. For real?
Yeah, you do.
I'm like, what? Are you serious, bro?
Man, where you been, man? The bunnies do lay eggs.
Well, why we do that? I said, good question. Why do you do that?
I seen it on TV.
Man, we gotta stand for truth over tradition, man. But go ahead, KG, you cooking, bro.
That's right, Sister Kahea. It's a sign of how far we were lost. Yeah, that's part of them old curses, and hey, that's a part of them curses in old Deuteronomy chapter 28 that they don't read in the church because they New Testament based.
The New Testament only church.
Sad thing, fella.
Well, my question
that's
is
the astonishment of mine.
But see, no. Here go the kicker right here, right? Okay, you're New Testament based, but the Ten Commandments, the Almighty too, are based out of the Old Testament. Give me Exodus 20, 1 through 17. So how you know the Ten Commandments then?
All right, Exodus 20. You said 1 through 7?
1 through 17.
17.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. It says, and God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage, slavery. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness or anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation, which is of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Mm-hmm. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea and all that is in them is, and rested the 7th day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and mother, that Thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is in thy neighbor's. And all the people saw the thunderings and the lightning and the noise of the trumpets and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. And they said unto Moses, Speak thou with us, and we will hear. But let not God speak with us, least we what, KG?
Keep the
Die.
commandments. Oh,
I was waiting
I'm
on you to hit that die for me. But go
my
back.
bad. Die. I'm looking at my closing script. I'm sorry.
All right. You said 1 through what, Hebrew?
uh, I'm finna close it out. Just give me Colossians chapter 3 and read verses 5 through 6.
All right. Colossians 3, 1 through 6. Colossians 3.
5 and 6, just 5 and 6.
All right. Colossians 3, 5, and 6. And it reads, Mortify therefore your members, which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil consumptions, and covetousness, which is idolatry. For which things said the wrath of God cometh on the children of disobedience.
So, once again, brothers and sisters, we all got a choice.
Yes, sir.
And as I close, we all have a choice that we have to make. Some of us are gonna walk up them 13 steps. Salaki. Some of us are gonna walk up them 13 steps. Some of us are not. Some of us are gonna keep celebrating Christmas and all these other holidays. Some of us are not. But whatever decision you make, just keep this in mind. Christmas will not be in the kingdom. New Year's, January 1st, will not be in the kingdom. Valentine's Day will not be in the kingdom. Independence Day, Juneteenth, Labor Day, your birthday will not be in the kingdom. So think about that if you still want to make the kingdom. If you okay where you at, hey man, parlay. Do your thing. Just
Yes,
know
sir.
every decision has a consequence behind it.
Yes, sir.
Walking them 13 steps, getting my head chopped off, I get a crown of everlasting life.
Yes, sir.
Not walking them 13 steps, taking the mark of the beast, I get everything the world has to offer, but then I live the rest of eternity in damnation.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's you know what? Some, like you said, gonna have to. Some of us gonna have to go up those 13 steps. Some of us that's in the world is gonna be so blessed by the Most High God to make it all the way to the wilderness part. And get right there that close into going into the kingdom and gonna get cut off in the wilderness. Uh, find that script in Ezekiel.
Yedadiah, I got you. After we close out, I ain't overlooking you, Hebrew. I got you. Shalom.
Hold
I
on,
go
hold
now.
on. Find that script where it said he gonna purge out the rebels amongst us. It's in Ezekiel. I think it's Ezekiel 20, ain't it? Or is it
I
Ezekiel
want to
16?
Hold
I
on.
want to say it's Ezekiel 20. I know it's Ezekiel though.
I get it. Let me find it.
But yeah, they gonna bring that Christmas. They gonna bring that New Year's. They gonna bring all of that right there to that wilderness. Just like our ancestors brought that filth out of Egypt into the wilderness, and the Most High swallowed them up.
Yeah,
They
it's
gonna bring it out.
Ezekiel 20, I think. And 15. That what you looking for?
Yeah, what it say?
Yet also I lifted up my hand unto them in the wilderness.
He want 20 and 38, I think. Ezekiel 20 and 38.
Okay, bring it up.
All right, Ezekiel 20 and 38, and it reads, Is this it, Mike? And I will purge
Yep.
out from among you the rebels.
Yeah,
And
but
them
hold
that
on before you read.
okay.
Before you read, go start the next verse up, and then read down to there.
All right. And I will cause you to pass under the rod, and I will bring you into the bond of the covenant. And I will purge out from among you the rebels. And then
Oh, wait a minute. You gonna get that close, and he gonna purge you out
right.
because you brought Christmas, New Year's, and your birthday to the wilderness.
Ooh.
You gonna make it. Some of you gonna make it that close, and gonna get purged out. Read that again, Hebrew.
And I will cause you to pass under the rod, and I will bring you into the bond of the covenant. And I will purge out from among you the rebels, and them that transgressed against me. I will bring them forth out of the country where they sojourn, and they shall not enter into the land of Israel. And ye shall know that I am the Lord.
Because you didn't keep the laws in your captivity. You thought these brothers and sisters that be on these platforms was blowing hot smoke up your behind, talking about these holidays and keeping God commandments and all this other good information that the Lord Spirit has put up on these brothers and sisters to get on the airways and in the highways and the byways to come to you. They preach the word of the Most High, the unadulterated truth of the Lord, and you're going to get that close. And you're going to see the Lord, and He going to purge you out.
Yep.
You workers of iniquity. I never knew you.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Play with it if you want to.
Yes,
We would be
sir.
right there watching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause it's gonna get done in front of the congregation. It's definitely gonna get done in front of the congregation. But with that, brothers and sisters, this has been the lesson for tonight. The name taken in vain. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope we was all able to glean
Because
something
you
from it.
took the Lord name in vain. Go ahead, brother.
That's right. Hey, all
Hey.
praise to that. Hey, bring them scripts out that you wanted to bring out.
Okay. All right. Let me get Jedediah Malachi 3:8-10. And
Mm,
it's back on that church deal we was talking about the church.
mm.
I'm gonna start at 7, Jedediah, if you don't mind. No, I'm gonna start at 6. For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Even from the days of your fathers, ye are gone away from mine ordinance, and have not kept them. Return unto me, and I will return unto you, said the Lord of hosts. But ye said, wherein shall we return? Will a man rob God? I heard it in my church. Yet ye have robbed me. But ye say, wherein have ye robbed thee? In tithes and offerings. Ye are cursed with a curse, for ye have robbed me, even this whole nation. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat, not money, in mine house, and prove me. Now herewith, said the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you with the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it.
Now, did you hear the Most High said, you have robbed this nation, not
Yes, sir.
America, but the house of Israel. You have robbed our brothers and sisters ever since 501c3 been stated as law for you churches to be tax exempt. You have robbed the Israelites, or aka the Negroes that go to church on Sunday. You have robbed these people of 14 to 16 trillion dollars a year. Ever since that law been in effect to where we at now, you just add all that money up. That's a lot of money.
So is. And then they ain't even giving them the whole word, the whole unadulterated truth. If
And
if you gonna collect
it's causing our people to stay in poverty.
right, if you gonna take the money, at least give the people something. Give them some substance.
Matt,
But just think about it, y'all. Think about the grandmothers. Cause y'all remember when we were growing up, It was more prevalent then than it is now. But back then, man, you had grandmothers that was raising 5 and 6 of their grandchildren by themselves. Think about that. And those grandmothers went to church every single Sunday. And when they went to church, a lot of them was giving money out of their doggone Social Security checks. They was on a fixed income. So can you imagine the anger that the Most High got towards you, man? And it kept them in poverty. It caused them to go without a lot of times. They didn't have nothing to eat, nothing to drink, no clothes, shoes, because the grandmama was giving their money to the pastor. Man, think about what the Most High gonna do to you. And you know that you weren't teaching them the truth. You
Then
know that you was misleading them on purpose.
and you go out to eat every Sunday, and they scraping, putting scraps together to make their Sunday dinner. But
And
you
then
going
have the
out to
nerve
eat.
to stop by their house and eat their food up every now
Boy,
and then.
say that, Steph. Say that, Steph.
Not only that, the woman that has the husband that's on the fixed income will invite the pastor to the house, but instead of the husband getting his plate first, the pork chop eating pastor get the plate first. What kind of
So
mess is that?
would, Mike. So
Man,
would.
boy, y'all better say that, boy. Cause I remember a bunch of Sunday, boy, pastors used to eat it about other pastors and other man used to eat at our house. If it's a lie, I'm lying.
Oh yeah. Allow me to put the cherry on top. Malachi is Old Testament, by the way, for you New Testament folks. I just thought I'd throw
Oh,
that in
good
there.
point, KG. If we ain't dealing with the Old Testament, y'all New Testament only, why y'all reaching back to Malachi with these ties? And shall a man rob God? Stay in the New Testament.
Yeah, but see, they took the Lord's name in vain and used that scripture and making them feel bad. But you have robbed this whole nation. You have
Good,
robbed the
good
whole
looking,
true.
Yedadiah. Good looking
Hey, you
out,
have
Yedadiah.
robbed the whole true house of Israel. You have robbed us. This is why our communities look run down today. This is why Grandmama House's roof is falling in because she done gave all her money to the church. To the church.
And that's why so many churches on every corner too, Hebrew. Because just think about it. All the churches we got involved, and none of them don't stick together worth nothing. Just think about it. They pull them resources together and start keeping these commandments and understand that they Hebrew Israelites, how much money they
By
can
blood.
save. They
By
can
blood. Say that.
by blood, my bad, by blood. Okay. And they start keeping some of this money and putting some of these resources, pooling this money together, bro. Just think about how far ahead Baldwin would be.
Could send all our little Israelite brothers and sisters to college, fully funded, instead of borrowing from the government
Hey,
and
and
get
think
being
about
in debt.
and think about this. Think about all of the Israelite brothers that's in prison for something that they didn't do.
True.
Those resources could have been used to help those brothers get a defense fund.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And these are
Exactly.
people that was raised in your church since they were born in the world. But something happened to them, and you just throw them away. Don't even go visit them or nothing. Man, the Most High gonna judge you for that.
Sure will.
Or they get messed up. God forbid your grandmama that gave all their money in the church get sick and go to the hospital and get behind on her bills.
God forbid she didn't have no burial insurance, but she was giving all that money away to the church every Sunday.
Or God
Now the church
forbid
don't
she
want
was
to
behind
bury
on her
her.
tithes and want to do the funeral at the church.
I was just finna say that, Hebrew. I'm glad you said it, cause I heard it with my own ears. If they ain't coming to church, paying no time, don't come dragging them up in here when they dead. What?
Huh.
You gotta pay. You gonna have to pay. I don't care how long you been going here. You ain't on that road showing you been paying time. Hey, 500. Let me get that. Need that.
That's sad.
That's a
That is
damn.
sad.
It's a damnable shame before the Most High. What it is.
The name taken in vain.
And see, I know a lot of people that live in the city, they probably don't get to witness the kind of stuff that we witness in the South. You know what I'm saying? Because we are a little bit more intimate with the pastors and stuff in our communities.
We the Bible Belt.
That's right. That's right.
Preach, brother.
But this stuff is what we saying, y'all. Is everything we talking about, we done witnessed it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
We done seen it and heard it in person.
Hey, and I don't care about nobody being mad at me. You got my number, call me. I'm
You
gonna
want all
stand on
smoke,
truth.
don't you, Cortez?
Hey, I want it all, bro.
You want the
Out my
fire?
mouth and out my nose. I want it all.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
Sister Brenda Hill said that's why she left the church. They greedy.
Dumb greedy dogs. They can never have enough.
Never
What was
have
that
enough.
church? Was that church in Atlanta, brothers, that asked them folks for their W-9, their tax
Man,
return?
that ain't just in Atlanta. That's in
No, that's
Mississippi.
in Baldwin.
That's in Baldwin. That's in Tupelo. The dude that ran
You
off.
better not try to withhold your W-2.
Yes, sir.
Kick you out that church. They got
Hey.
ATM in the church.
Hey, they got preachers doing taxes. What you talking about?
You better know it.
He know what you getting.
Ooh,
Come on now.
boy,
What?
it's a
Let me
cold
go on
blooded
mute.
boy.
Let me go on mute.
Hey, this a cold world.
Let me go on mute.
Hey,
I'm gonna go on mute.
KG, it's so cold outside, brother.
Tubi, I'm sorry. Hey, Tubi, yeah, I'm sorry, man. You just don't know, man. I'm tired of them shooting shots and ain't making it directed.
Hey, the wind is howling. Do you hear me?
Boy, it's a hawk in that wind, fella.
They be shooting shots, Tubi, y'all. I promise you they do. But anyway, all praise. Tubi said, don't be too hard on the Cortez.
All right, praise. Who's gonna do the shout outs, man?
Go ahead, Mika. Yeah, you got some fire in you right now.
No, Hebrew, I'm driving, man.
I get it. I grab it. Let me start at the top.
You talk about fire. You the one that got the fire.
All praise. All right, we're gonna kick it off. Who is it? Look at the first one. We're gonna kick it off with Stephen Israel was in the building. Give us 10 minutes, family. Okay. Then we had Tuvi Yah in the building. Our beloved brother, Tuvi.
Shalom, shalom.
Sister
Shalom,
Veronica was
shalom.
in the building. Yes, sir. Shalom, sis. Sister
Shalom,
Arlene
shalom.
Foster was in the building. Shalom.
Sister Arlene Foster, how you doing, Auntie?
Shalom.
Sister Brenda Hill was in the building. Shalom, Sister Brenda Hill.
Beloved Auntie Brenda Hill, shalom, sis.
All right. Kahalia. Hope I said that right.
Our
Shalom,
beloved
sis.
sister out of Texas.
Kahalia.
Kahalia.
I don't know why I keep wanting to say Kahalia. I'm gonna say it like I'm gonna slow it down. Kahalia. Sorry, sis.
Well, she
Okay.
gonna
Shalom,
get you when she
shalom.
see you, fella. She gonna get you.
And our beloved Mother Mary was in the building. Shalom,
Mother
Mama.
Mary, how you doing? Mother Mary, how you doing?
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Y'all know Mother Mary gonna get on to us when it's over.
I already know, bro. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry.
Hey, Mother Mary, we will be on three-way call with you in just a minute. I know we gonna get it. I know it.
All right.
Hey, no, Mother Mary told us the last time. She said, "Hey, don't get it twisted. I agree with y'all. Hey, don't get it twisted."
Yeah.
Mother Mary be so sincere. I don't get. I'm not saying, but y'all just calm it down a little bit.
Hey, Helen out of Colorado, Sister Jim was in
Sister
the building.
Jim, shalom, sis.
I belong, Sister
Shalom,
Jim.
sis.
All right. Who else we
Sister
got?
Jim.
Brother Warriors was in the building. Shalom,
Brother
Israelite.
Warriors. Shalom, Israelite.
Shalom.
Yes, sir. Let's see who else. Winston French was in the building. Shalom,
Brother
Winston French.
Winston French out the
Oh,
Gulf
bro.
Coast of Mississippi.
Yes,
Shalom,
sir.
brother.
Shalom,
Out the
shalom.
beloved, brother. We want to hear your voice too, brother. We want to get on them lines with you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who else we have in the building? I'm scrolling.
Sister Shadaria, you call her?
Not yet. But go ahead. Sister Shadaria was in the building. Shalom,
Our
sis.
beloved Emo out of Gary, Indiana. Shalom,
But
sis.
they were doing some chatting up in there, boy. God dog. But y'all getting down. Okay. Brother Dark was in the building. Shalom, Brother
Dark
Dark.
T in the building out of B-Town.
Okay, how y'all?
Across the bottom.
Out of
Sister-
Marietta, since y'all want to be technical.
Sister,
Man, come
what
on,
is that? What is that? Asia Kenyatta? Pretty dog.
Sister Asia in the building. We don't know what state you from, but we glad you here.
Shalom, sis. Shalom.
Shalom,
Okay.
shalom.
All right.
Y'all get Sister Jim?
Yeah. Yeah, we got Jim.
Yeah.
We said Dark, didn't we?
We said Sister Jim out of the
yeah.
cold tundra of Colorado.
Right. Yisrael.
Out of Texas.
Hey, I was gonna say this for last, but I had to go on and try to tackle it. Shalom, sis.
Shalom.
Boy, she gonna get you. She gonna get you, brother.
Hey, our beloved elder Amnon was in the building. Wody P was in the building.
Wody P in the building, straight out of Tennessee.
Shalom.
Yes, sir. Tennessee.
Memphis to be exact.
Memphis 10.
Tennessee.
All right, we had Eliyahu's was in the building.
Straight out of Texas.
Yes, sir. Shalom, elder.
Shalom, elder.
Shalom.
Who else we have? Man,
Shalom, everyone. Shalom, everyone.
Tell him, cuz Marietta was diabolical.
Dog. They want to be across the bottom. I know what cross the bottom is. These people don't know what cross the bottom is.
Everyone.
How praise
Very
you.
out of everyone.
Hey, if I missed anybody, hey, shalom for the ones that
Sabrina Hills.
Okay.
Sister Sabrina.
Salaki,
out of Manhattan, New York.
Good job. Sorry about that, Sister Sabrina. Who else?
I think that's it, though.
I think that's it. And the ones
Brother Tuvey out of Colorado. California.
Man, I already said two by y'all, man.
Oh, my bad.
Where you be? But
You
anyway,
sounded Joe Light Parkin when you said that. You sounded Joe Light Parkin when you said that, man.
You say Sister Veronica?
Yes, I did, Mike.
Oh, you did?
Man, I'm gonna let you see. Now you want to help me now. I done got to the end of the list. But to the ones that didn't come in,
words of Uncle Moki, help me help you.
To the ones that didn't comment or say nothing, shalom to you. And to the ones that's gonna watch this rebroadcast and in the bushes watching, shalom to you too.
Shalom.
Hit it, KG. And this what?
Hold up. Whoa. Lock them
Hurry
doors,
up, KG.
ushers. This we gotta have an A and B selection. A and B selection, brothers, before we leave. But this is another exciting episode of Back to the Basics Tuesday.
Oh, whoa. Prayer call tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Wednesday prayer call is at 8 o'clock.
Yes, sir. Be there, be square.
Be there, be square.
And bring your verses, bring your scripts now. Bring your script.
Bring your scripts. Cortez told y'all now, bring your scripts.
Yep. We've been slacking. We've been sliding. I get dirty for the Most High.
No, God, dirty. for the most high. I get body for your house shot. Pull out that Bible with them precepts to a drive-by. And we gon' hit you where it hurts like a swole eye. I expect that for the most high. I get body for your house shot. Pull out that Bible with them precepts to a drive-by. And we gon' hit you where it hurts like a swole eye.
Most I change my perspective, reroute my directive, pointed out the objective, show me how to be effective through righteousness. Why they selective might come off aggressive, cause I choose to live a life and should life progressive. My God protective over me, cause I command me keep. I'd rather walk by faith and look death in the face before I depend on the enemy to rescue me. For my king out to cease all allegations, that hit first in tribulation, cause his promises bring me peace. Bow my head, raise my hand east when we speak, show my sons and generations after the laws that we teach. When he grant me permission, make rebellion cease. I'm a dying breed, only 33% of the world equivalent to me. Precepts await the sheep and delete the obsolete between you and me.
Make that for the most high. I get body for your house shot. Pull out that Bible with them precepts to a drive-by. And we gon' hit you where it hurts like a swole eye. I expect that for the most high. I get body for your house shot. Pull out that Bible with them precepts to a drive-by. And we gon' hit you where it hurts like a swole eye.
I'm a soldier for y'all, so I go to war for the cause. Stay away from them frauds, can't wait to put my paws in them dogs. I praise daily, so maybe I can perfect all my flaws. Try to bend and break me, but still it don't make me break the laws. Start doing good and then they start talking bad about me. Push me to the point that sometimes I would even doubt me. I was lost and thought the world would be better without me. I pray to God and hope that they don't bring the devil out me. Like brand new shoes, he want my soul, so I know he after me. Never doubt me, for yeah, how I'm about it like masterpiece. Finally broke the chain, now I'm doing new things and I'm feeling free. New vision, now I'm blessed for as far as I can see.
I expect that for the most high. I get body for your house shot. Pull out that Bible with them precepts to a drive-by. And we gon' hit you where it hurts like a swole eye. I expect that for the most high. I get body for your house shot. Pull out that Bible with them precepts to a drive-by. And we gon' hit you where it hurts like a swole eye. Don't play with the house of Israel or Yahweh, cause it's liable to get judged. Yahweh skin black up on us like Joe 30 and 30. I shoot with intent and my aim precise and steady. He disrespected the most high, now they tryna find nobody. Plus I keep my sword with me fully loaded, so I'm always strapped. Precept put a strain on his brain like a 2-look cap. You lost trying to find your way, like you just bought a map. Running from these spiritual bombs like they dropped on the job. Cross one of these 12 tribes and you gon' find yourself in danger. We equipped with extra clips and how they train like a ranger. This track right here, this gon' be a banger. We bout it back. Yahweh, we don't fret now. I expect that for the most high. I get body for your house shot. Pull out that Bible with them precepts to a drive-by. And we gon' hit you where it hurts like a swole eye. I expect that for the most high. I get body for your house shot. Pull out that Bible with them precepts to a drive-by. And we gon' hit you where it hurts like a swole eye.
Oh, yeah.